JCPS faces a massive budget crisis. The district is nearly $200 million in the red. WDRB's Addie Shaney explains how much Louisville residents are already getting taxed and the taxes JCPS could add next year. Addie?
Tonight, a JCPS task force working to recommend a future tax rate heard every tax the district has already maxed out and what's left to bring in more money.
Nobody likes taxes. I mean, nobody wants to pay them, everybody wants them. We've got to bite the bullet.
JCPS levies these taxes: real estate, personal property, occupational, which is a payroll tax JCPS is one of few districts to use, motor vehicle, which is at the max amount allowed, and watercraft and aircraft taxes.
$1 here and $1 there adds up for everybody.
Since JCPS has maxed out many of the taxes under its control, the district has only a few revenue options left. One is a utility tax, a percentage added onto electric, phone, water, and similar bills.
Maybe that $3 is what turns their LG&E off.
It has a harder impact on the pocketbooks of your normal day-to-day Louisvillian, and we have avoided it thus far.
Another option is increase property taxes above the standard 4% increase in revenue, or add a nickel tax. That's a property tax dedicated to facility improvements that JCPS has never used.
To see if the petition is filed.
Both would be recallable, meaning more than 5,000 voter signatures would put the tax on the ballot. Do you believe there's a long-term way forward over the next few years without a recallable tax increase?
We're not going to build new schools in this district without something above and beyond a recallable rate. We're not going to continue to fill our classrooms with teachers without something recallable at some point. I don't know if that's in November 26. It may not be, but at some point in the future, we're going to have it.
I had some questions for the district's chief financial officer, Eddie Munns. He declined an interview. I've seen if you're available for a quick interview tonight.
No thanks.
Can I ask why not?
Because
we were talking about the budget.
Yeah.
No? So will JCPS seek to increase taxes next year? Tonight, that task force decided to wait to make its recommendation until spring after learning the impact of Yearwood's $132 million in budget cuts. But ultimately, that task force only recommends a tax rate. The school board is the one who makes the final call.
All right, Addie, thank you. And tonight we heard the most detail yet on where JCPS plans to make $132 million in those cuts. Dr. Yearwood says the district is now 85% finished with its reduction plan. So after a line-by-line review of the district's entire budget, he settled on $132 million in cuts for next year. He says the district will make cuts in 3 major areas: reducing and restructuring contracts, eliminating central office jobs, and changing organizational structure to eliminate duplicate work. He's also looking at closing schools with low enrollment.
When we are paying more for schools because of their size, especially smaller sizes, we have to make those corrections.
Yearwood says reductions could also include fewer contract days for administrative roles. Yearwood is also changing district systems with a new budget and staffing process and quarterly public financial reporting. He plans on stronger contract oversight and a return on investment review for any agreement over $100,000. On January 20th, JCPS will present the full budget, including the justification for every cut.